So I've been working in the media, and I've been working with Eminem. And one thing I noticed today, I was like researching Eminem. I was like, I just insisted. I was like, I gotta research this. I gotta do my whole book report. Ms. Ivy League, whatever. I'm not like the Ms. Ivy League. Like I always say, there are lots of Ms. Ivy Leagues. But like, I just wanted to research Eminem. So I found out that he's like very comfortable talking about his life story, and I think that's like that's that's his what he wants to do. And like I got no watery tales of Grimm. I got so I was like, I want to share a funny story. So to kind of so anyway, a funny story about my life. So anyway, my funny story is that okay, well it all starts with me like I guess around like 2020. Just gonna like ballpark the year. So I had done a lot of my career, and then until then, it just continues. So where that is kind of is, if you know my career well, is I'd done my office jobs, and then I was writing for Thought Catalog. Decided I want to apply to grad school. I'll just give the punchline first. I applied to grad school just for the stand-up comedy humor. I was like a stand-up comedian at the time as well. So, I didn't have a lot of money, and still don't. So I spent some of my budget on like $50 for an application fee. But I was like, I can't afford to go to any of these schools. I'm not gonna ask for the money. So that was one. I was like, yeah. The next thing was besides the stand-up comedy material, I was like, I'm writing for Thought Catalog. I got millions of readers. So why would I have like one professor read it for like a grade? And work was like, it's 50-50. He's like a bad dude anyway at that point. We're just gonna like try to flunk you to like hurt your self-esteem as a writer. The next thing is like I was like, I'm not gonna leave my cats. I was like, I'm not gonna, pack up my hair dryer. I had like a whole Hollywood caps. I have a whole Hollywood capsule wardrobe. I'm not gonna like pick out like grad school clothes or like move to a state where I know no one or like one person maybe. Which is so absurd. But like one of the first funny things I learned about grad school. Cool. So one of the first things I learned about grad school and why it's funny is nobody knows what grad school is. I didn't know what it was until like 27, I guess, or like something like that. Like I really didn't know what it was. I knew what a master's degree is. That's grad school. I knew what a doctorate was. That's grad school. Doctorate and master's. You can go to graduate school to get a master's or doctorate. I think there are some like other things, like some kind of like certificates or some other programs. I'm not sure. So now you know what graduate school is. Okay, now you have to break it down more for some people. So you have like elementary, middle school, and high school. Okay, I think they call it primary school. Then but primary school is also preschool. Why is this so complicated? Most people know you get your bachelor's. You get your bachelor's in arts, get your bachelor's in science. You can also get an associate's, which is a 2-year degree. So the 4-year degree that everyone goes for, like let's say all your Facebook friends are in college. Okay, they're getting a 4-year degree for a bachelor's. That's like over 90% of your friends are doing that. So after they finish the 4 years, if they want to keep going back to school, they're going to grad school. Okay. So that's basically what graduate school is. You want to continue your education, and that's like, so you have your BA or BS, that's a bachelor's of arts, bachelor's of science. Then you can get your MA or MS, master's of arts, master's of science, or like some other ones too. You can also get your doctorate, which is a PhD. Okay. So now you know what graduate school is. You know who doesn't know what graduate school is? Who should?